What show should we watch tonight? What if is a good show? What is a good show? What if is a good show? Yeah, but what is a good show? What if? Will you stop taking the piss? What is a good show? What if is the name of the show? That's the name. Oh my god. What If is the fourth Disney Plus Marvel show and released in 2021. It tells the storylines of reimagining certain events of the MCU and giving a unique spin on it, as in, what if a certain character did something different? Example being, what if Peggy became Captain America? I'm not gonna lie, my expectations weren't really there for What If. Something about it just didn't really appeal to me. I was somewhat curious seeing an MCU animated TV show. I believe it's connected to the MCU, but I don't believe it's fully connected. It's just part of the multiverse, but I'm not quite sure. From what I know, it's part of the MCU, but I don't know if it's connected. It's a bit hard to say, but anyway, I was somewhat curious, but for the most part, I just wasn't really that interested about it. But when the response was being so positive, I decided, you know what? Give it a watch. See how the show is. After watching the last episode of season 1, I'm very sure they've said that there's going to be a season 2. I have to say, I really, 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 really enjoyed season 1. I thought season 1 was great. I think What If is off to being a very, very, very good show. What I love is the story. The storytelling is just so creative. It's so imaginative. The ideas are excellent. There's some really good moments. There's some genuinely funny moments. It's just, the storyline is it's the main point of the show. It's a story-based show. Yes, there's characters and it does have, your character development, but the episodes are very episodically. They each have their own individual story. Apart from the finale, which does kind of bring it all full circle, but, I don't want to spoil it because each episode is very unique from one another, and I really like that. I really like how, each episode had its own idea. It was just, it felt unique. It was just so creative. I really, really was surprised by how well written and engaging the story was. With that first episode was great. That was creative. That really got me in. If you're really into, stories that make you go oh wow, that's so creative, then I have a feeling you'll really, really like the show, because I was surprised. I wasn't expecting it to be that great. I was just expecting it, to be fine. But after watching it, it surprised me. It might be the best MCU show. Possibly, I'm not sure. The animation is incredible. The detail, the character designs, the movements, the special effects, just the backgrounds. Oh my god, it's visually a masterpiece. This show is gorgeously animated. This is definitely one of the best looking animated shows. It's so gorgeous. The animation is so incredible. It's so faithful to comic books. The animation is just mind-blowing. It's gorgeous. With the stories being unique from one another and a show feeling very episodically, as in each episode has its own different story, apart from the possible exception of the finale, it allows for a lot of different characters. The narrator of the show, The Watcher, is a very interesting character and is the big thing about the show. He gets much more interesting though, I think, towards the end. Peter Parker was a little different. I did feel more leadership vibe from him in his episode, and the zombie apocalypse was a very engaging episode, and seeing Peter take on a more leadership role was done very well in my book. T'Challa as Star-Lord was great. The idea was fantastic, and so was the character. And let me tell you one thing, Chadwick Boseman was a phenomenal voice actor. Captain Peggy Carter was also great. Seeing her character in the first episode really made me engaged to see the show, and I liked her character a lot. She was written in a very creative way. I thought Doctor Strange was very well done. He was very, very deep. The episode about him, my god, it was very, very deep. Nick Fury was great. He was absolutely fantastic. Tony Stark was good, but I just found it a little jarring that he sounded completely different, and to me, nothing at all like Robert Downey Jr. Thor, though, was great. He was hilarious, and his episode was so funny. I won't be able to talk about every single character, as there is quite a lot, but all I will say, I feel every single character in the show was done very, very well in my opinion. And the music is pretty solid. So I have to say, I really like this series so far. Overall, I thought the first season of What If was excellent. The storytelling was very creative, the animation is absolutely incredible, the characters are very well done, and the music is pretty solid too. I'm still deciding on my rating for it though, but I think I'm going to give the first season of What If a 9 out of 10. So, yeah, that's it for What If. We'll have to wait until we see What If Season 2, and What If Season 2 is an improvement. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this review. Stay tuned for the next review. What did you think of the first season of What If? Let me know in the comments. So yeah, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next review. Until then, guys, good douche everyone, and take care.